I'll be Elizabethan graffiti. Looks like someone doesn't care much for the Chamberlain's men.
You have my thanks for helping with the wall. A void in my life has been filled. Ah, Romeo and Juliet. A boy and a girl from rival families fall in love, making their parents furious. In-laws, what can you do?
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks! It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she.
Your fare is fair to middling, Burbage. Take a break and get back to work on that wall.
I can't lift anything heavy. I might tear my tights. Besides, I must rehearse.
Well done.
By my troth, they're putting quite a spin on the globe. Our play might even start on time.
Shakespeare wasn't exactly a starving artist. Crowds paid to enter the Globe and see his popular plays. Imagine how much he would have earned in Hollywood.
Our theater is unusual, for we actors own the globe rather than some landlord. We are a collective, and we collect quite a profit. Macbeth, who killed his Scottish king, but could not see trouble brewing. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Fillet of a penny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog.
Burbage, perhaps you should stew over your lines while you work on that wall.
Oh, I'm much too talented for this tedious work, ta-ta.
Bravo!
Well done! With the globe complete, our sphere of influence will extend to the Queen herself.
You've a keen eye for literature, Detective. That's the final piece of the Carmen note. With a completed C note in hand, I'll power up the time cuffs.
As You Like It is a most excellent comedy, a tale of love set in a wood where the players cannot see the forest for the trees.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
And the more parts, the better. So now, act like a builder and get back to that wall.
Well, this wall is practically finished. My sweat is better spent back on stage.
Nicely done.
Once more into the breach. Our wall is nearly complete. Hello again.
Oh, woe is me.
A Midsummer Night's Dream is my favorite comedy, full of lovers and mischievous elves. It's a classic fairy tale.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear.
Slumbered is right. Your acting doth tire me, Burbage. Take a more constructive approach over on that wall.
I'm an actor, not a weightlifter. I must protect my delicate hands.
Fantastic architecture, Detective. Well done.
Why, never did I see so fair a globe in all the world.
1,000 thanks, my dear friends. You've kept construction going during this riotous rehearsal. The Queen's performance shall soon begin, and I have a royal reward for you. Backstage passes. Follow me.
Hey, it looks like we're in the tire room where the costumes and props are stored. And the Queen's performance has begun. On stage, the actors use fake swords and red vinegar for blood. That way, anyone who wanted to take a stab at acting could do so without getting hurt. Believe it or not, that's a real cannon. It was sometimes used to make sure the play started off with a bang. Shakespeare's audience expected to see lavish costumes from actors playing royalty. This costume might be a hand-me-down from an actual king. These sewing tools were used by the tiremen, the tailors who made the actors' attire. In Shakespeare's day, only men were actors, and they played the women's roles as well. Talk about role reversal. This armor was another costume used during plays like Hamlet or Henry V. I'll bet it also came in handy if the crowd disliked the play. Careful, Burbage isn't just playing around anymore. Let's not interrupt the performance.
Old men forget, yet all shall be forgotten.
Good thinking, Detective. The thing that burned down the globe. And that was the spark of a cannon. Ha-ha! We've caught Medivh again. I'd say there's trouble brewing for this witch. Medivh, you're coming with me. We'll keep you under our spell back at Acme headquarters.
A second seance in that Acme cell won't be a spiritual experience. But you'll never conjure up Carmen Sandiego.
Way to go! You tossed Medivh in the dungeon, helped Shakespeare with his scripts, and got the globe together. All in time for a command performance. Shakespeare's works will survive through the generations right up to the Broadway stage thanks to you. Nice work. That performance deserves a promotion. Your new badge says, Time Inspector. And there's a crime up ahead that needs inspecting. Can you take the case?